Let's go. Hi guys. I should keep that little sliding was cute. Let me do that over. Hi guys, welcome back to Reese Teas and welcome back to another episode of the Red Carpet Rundown. As you know, this Sunday was the Grammys, which was held at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, hosted by Trevor Noah. There were lots of big winners at the Grammys that night, but tonight we are here to talk about the fashion winners. Joining me as usual is Kerby Young, who was so gracious to join us via Zoom as he's in the Sister Eye. You have to love technology and you have to and you have to love accommodating friends. Hello, Kerby.
Thank you for having me, buddy. Hey, everyone. And we're really coming to you from Trinidad and
Tobago. We're going to talk about our fashion hits and misses. Let's get the ball rolling. Alright, so our first look is Lady Gaga in Armani Privé. What are your thoughts on her look, Kerby?
Okay, so I like this look. I love the structure of it. I love how unusual it is because of the attachment that's at the back, the white. And if you can remember when she attended the Met Gala, it was basically the same kind of silhouette when she took off that pink coat.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yes.
That was
When
a random
she did
Maxwell look. Yes.
two or three reveals in one outfit. So I like it. I like that it has shape. It gives me glamour. She looks gorgeous in it. I love it. And black and white, you can't go wrong with black and white.
You know, black and white is my favorite color combination. For me, as I said last week when we talked about Billie Eilish, I understand that artists have, an evolution in their style as they go along. And I like that Gaga tries new things, that she experiments, that she evolves. And I know that this is her giving us movie star, old Hollywood glam Gaga, which she's been doing on the red carpet consistently this award season. Do I think it is a look we will remember Gaga for 10 years from now? No, but it's not a myth. Is it gonna be on our top 10 most memorable Gaga looks right next to the meat dress and the comedy frog dress? No, but it's not a bad look. It's not a bad look.
Yeah. It's not a Papa Boom. It's not something that's going to go down in the archives as one of the best.
Up next we have Dua Lipa in vintage Versace. And what I love about this look by Dua Lipa is that what I've come to find out is that it is an actual archived look that was pulled from the archive and put on Dua Lipa, which I think is incredible. It's a dress that was also worn by Cindy Crawford back in 1992. This is from Versace's 1992 fall collection, which was called Miss S&M, right? Which is based on, Google it.
Look it up. We did.
But back then it was a very, very controversial collection because it involved,
The year you said 1992?
I was born in 92.
You were born in 92?
I was born in 92.
Okay, moving forward, you address Uncle Kerby, okay?
Yeah.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it.
But yes, if this collection came out in 1992, I would understand the taboo behind it. Because I did not know it was from way back then, and it looks like something modern now. It has a lot of bondage going on, but
yes. And that's the interesting thing about a vintage look. Some vintage looks can be pulled and be relevant and fresh and modern today, while others don't. And I love that this is a look that was so controversial and so ahead of its time then, and now everybody like a little harness now. Up next we have Hailey Bieber in Saint Laurent. This was a miss for me. This reminds me of like the dress that her wore to the Oscars last week, where the dress literally looks like you just took some fabric and wrapped it around you. And I think there's a way to do a strapless gown. There's a way to do a loose strapless gown. This is not the way to do either of those things. And And what is so interesting about just even at the internet works is that people then began to speculate that she wore this look because she's hiding a pregnancy, which she quickly debunked that myth on Twitter yesterday. But I could understand why people may have come to that conclusion because I feel like the dress look like you're hiding something. Your sense of style for one.
Yeah. I don't like it. It's ill-fitting. If we could have had like a defined waistline and you have that nice contour and then just the fabric falls. Remember last week we spoke about the glamorous 90.
The glamorous 90.
Yes, it could have been a glamorous 90 if it just had that little shape, just that little shape. Because right now it just looks as fabric just pinned on to a dress form. And again, like I continually say, I'm pretty sure these things cost a pretty penny.
Absolutely. I think one more thing, and again, I don't know if you could reference last week. As I was saying last week, I always root for tatas. And I just feel like, how are you wearing a strapless gown that looks as though it is binding your tatas? Normally a strapless gown, gives you that boost. The girls are girling.
That little lift.
Yeah, it's a little nothing.
Okay.
I bet you have Paris Hilton in Atelier Zura. What are your thoughts on Paris's look, kid?
Well, Paris came from Paris. I love this gown. Again, me in fabric and volume. I love that. And you see that silhouette. You get the contour of the body and everything just cascades down. I love how it's sheer, so you get a little peep because you always want to know what is happening below. So that was good. It is really nice that I love the color. I love the hair. The hair looks very young and youthful. You know what I mean? And the hair it's not a hairstyle that you would have expected. That sweep to the side thing with the little ponytail, but it actually works for this look. She looks nice and youthful and fresh. And like I said, she looked like she just came from Paris.
I agree. Do you know what's interesting? This look has made me feel like I need to reconsider what I expect at award shows. I don't think there's anything wrong with this look. I feel as though Paris got everything right. I think the hair is incredible. I think her makeup is fresh and youthful. Please remember, Paris Hilton is in her 40s and she looks not a day over 25. I think the peekaboo of skin is very, very sexy but still classy. And for some reason, when I first saw the look, I said, this look is giving me Miss Colombia at Miss Universe.
Colombia!
Miss...
And when they walk out, right, they give you the head.
Right, and that slinky walk. The dress is very, very Miss Universe for me, but I cannot hate it. I think it's very, very well done. So on this occasion, I think because we discovered this when we looked at the Oscars and realized that we're not doing Hollywood glam anymore. I feel like what's on the Grammys was like Met Gala adjacent, where the looks were very, very borderline costumey but still fashion. I feel as though that's just not what's happening on the red carpet anymore. And maybe there is a place for a dress that looks like this because, as I said to you, this is perfection. She hasn't done anything wrong, so really, I can't knock it because I like it. Yeah. I just would not normally put it there.
I understand your dilemma.
Up next is Michelle Zana, who is from the band Japanese Breakfast. Now, let me just, I should have addressed this at the top of the show. Devon could not make it with us tonight due to scheduling issues. However, I messaged him to see if he had any notes to give us, just so that his spirit is still with us for the show. And he said the one thing he wanted us to know is that Michelle Zana looked like a bucket and Bara at the same time.
Oh my god, so true. Like I couldn't relate the look to anything, but now that you said that, it's a level Bara. Hang on and she. It's crazy. I don't know. Like what is even happening? And she doesn't is how tall is she? Because this dress really kind of just sucks her in and makes her look like a little dwarf.
I agree. And if you see the dress on the runway, I think there are clothes that look good on hangers, there are clothes that look good on people, there are clothes that look good on a runway, and there are clothes that look good for editorial, and then there's clothes that look good on a red carpet, and sometimes even diagram intersects and sometimes it doesn't. And I think the same outfit may have looked good in an editorial. But I don't
exactly.
think it looks good on this red carpet, and I don't think it suited her. I don't think she had what it took to carry this look.
Right. I think it doesn't suit the red carpet. It suits probably a video, a music video, something that is different, something that allows you to be artistic and out there, like a Met Gala kind of a vibe type of a thing. You understand? Then you can get away with these kind of things, but I don't. And I agree with you. Certain things look good on the runway, but it wouldn't necessarily read the same way in real life.
Absolutely. And I'll say to you as well, the model that wore this on your name was a very, very dark skinned black girl, and that contrast on her skin.
Of the color, the yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which again, I think it's not a bad dress. I think it's just a poor choice of dress for the person and for the event.
And then even zoom in on the hairstyle. The hairstyle, it's like, what is that? What are we doing?
Oh no. The hairstyle is a little bit
Juvenile?
pediatric. Juvenile, that's it. I said pediatric, that's the doctor.
Yeah,
Pediatric.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're looking very pediatric today.
You're looking very.
No, it looks as if like your mother's like, come, let me come in here, come, sit down.
Right? What she missing is some bubbles and a bow clip.
But I don't know. It's because I'm guessing, right? I know because I follow a few stylists, and I know that we would normally put together a style rack. And you're telling me from the style rack, this was the best choice? I don't want to see that style rack.
Right, because if this was the best, what else was on this rack, Lulu? Up next we have Sobiti and Valentino. This is from their fall 2022 collection. It was described by Vogue as a retina, vibrating fuchsia collection. You saw the fashion show, the entire fashion show was this shade of fuchsia. And as you will see when we discuss another person who wore selecting the same collection, fuchsia is not a color that everybody could put. Yeah, it's a very, very strong color.
Yeah, it's very bold.
It's very bold. I like this look on Sweetie for a couple of reasons. One, I think the color looks good on her. Two, I didn't hear amen in the back there. Could we disagree? Two.
No. You go ahead. I'm giving you a chance to vent. Just want to.
Right. Two, I love a reference. I always love a reference, and I always love a reference to an iconic fashion moment. And this reference to me, it gives me a modernized hip hop version of Marilyn Monroe in Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish they did not drop the hem as low as they did compared to the look on the runway, because it looks very awkward on the ground. Like it looks like it's too long for her now. But from the neck up, I like the look. What are your thoughts, Kerby?
I don't like it. And I don't like it. I find it's a gorgeous look from the neck up, as you rightly said. But I don't like how it looks. The glove, the length of the skirt, that bra top, it's giving me Carnival Monday as opposed to a glamorous event.
It have a Monday wear.
It's like you take your Monday wear top and you just throw it on with a skirt and say, no, you know what? Let's make it formal and put on a long glove.
No.
I don't like it. She looks gorgeous from the
Why
neck
am I
up, but
seeing it? Now that you said it, I am seeing it.
yeah, it doesn't. Nah.
Let me just say though, that would make a hot Monday later. That top and a batty rider, you can talk to she on the road. No, she was second dressed on the red carpet, which was an Oscar de la Renta. And I wish that was the only dress she wore on the carpet.
Exactly. That's
Yeah, because the funny thing is, this was her outfit change. This was her second outfit, and like you were saying about the style rack, they missed the mark with the style rack because this was the look to pull and say that is it. This is the look.
Yes, I love the leg out, but you still have, what did they say? Party at the front, business at the back, or whichever way that they say that thing. But that, yeah, I love that cut. I love that balloon, the balloon effect that the skirt has, that puffiness. That looks really nice. I love it.
And I think even the contrast between the two different sides of her bustier, and the fact that silver one kind of picks up with her hair.
Yes.
Yeah, the Oscar de la Renta look feels
everything
more thought out.
Yes, and it makes everything look cohesive.
Yes, that's the way.
Yeah. Yes.
Speaking of cohesion, that is exactly the issue that I have with our next person, which is Billy Porter in Valentine. I feel as though the look is disjointed. I think his makeup is very, very punk, very, very goth, and the actual look is very, very campy. I think what is working against him with this look as well, I feel like if it had no gloves or maybe a short sleeve, just some kind of skin to break up this glob of fuchsia coming towards us, it may have worked. But the entire look together, it does not feel forced out, it does not feel good.
I agree. I don't like it. Again, we're here with this bright fuchsia pink, and we all know Billy. We know Billy likes to make his statements. You know, he has no bleeps to give when he is putting himself out there, whatever it is he wants to wear, however he wants to look. I find sometimes though that his makeup doesn't always go with what he's wearing, and it's like a class. It's disjointed. You know what I mean? And I can't remember who we discussed last week, and we spoke about having a dark lip. It kind of
Maggie Gyllenhaal, who was also in his age bracket, and that was the issue with the dark lip.
Yes, it kind of ages you. All right, and I think there's nothing wrong with being older or whatever the case is, but you still need to have that youthful look and that youthful finish, especially if you want to wear fuchsia paint.
No, I have a question for you, Kerby, especially since you are also a makeup artist, which we established last week. Is it just me, or does that foundation not match him?
No, the foundation is good enough.
Okay.
The foundation is good. One of the problems that you have as a makeup artist from time to time, but I mean, I'm guessing that this makeup artist has done his face before and has done his face for like events like this. The lighting that you would get is not the normal lighting that you would have walking around.
Understood.
Because I can remember when he came to the Met Gala, I believe it was the same year with Lady Gaga, which was 2019. When he came with these guys and they were bringing him in. Yeah. If we look at the behind the scenes, the makeup looks like, it's like, oh God, this makeup is a lot. But when you actually saw it on the red carpet, because of the lighting and stuff like that, it actually looks good. So it has to do with the lighting. And yeah, I think we're at a point whereby we don't have those issues anymore when it comes to makeup. I said,
understood,
like,
because
right?
Rihanna worked too hard. Rihanna, stop sing so that we can get matching foundation.
that you have your foundation color.
I'm a 490. What's your color?
What? I feel fabulous. Okay. This is... okay.
Speaking of color, and clearly hot pink was the color of the night. Up next we have Saint Laurent and Gucci. I didn't like it. I feel as though it takes a very, very specific woman to pull off this frou-frou, glamorous auntie coming downstairs to entertain robe, loofah dress. St. Vincent is under you.
When I see this, I just want to sing one or two songs. I want to sing, We a Dreamers. And you're just looking around like this and you have this big puppy thing. And then this is an imitation of what Queen Latifah wore when she did Hairspray.
It is.
You understand? So again, it's not a problem wearing something that is from years ago fashion and stuff like that, but the thing is you need to make it relevant. It still needs to read 2022. And that was, I think it was too much for her. It was not.
It is wearing her. She is not wearing it.
Exactly. It's wearing her.
Somebody who does not have that problem, however, is Tiffany Haddish in custom Prada. And here's my thing, Kirby, because this happens ever so often. When you tell me a gown is custom, let it fit you the way this gown is fitting Tiffany Haddish.
So, hold on now. Did you see the interview with Tiffany and the reporter? Or, I don't know who she was actually. And she was like, oh, so I realized that you had a costume change. And Tiffany's like,
This is not a costume.
This is a gown. This is a custom-made gown.
This is what wealth looks like. This is what fame looks like. This is what happiness looks like. Yeah, this is what custom looks like.
I love this on Tiffany. She looks gorgeous. She looks expensive. It brings to mind Todrick Hall's song, This Shit Is Expensive. You know that song?
I do not, but I love the sentiment.
Yes. But everything is good. She made sure and she stood the right way to take her photos. I love that little bowie thing that's happening there at the back. It's really nice. It's a really nice gown.
Yeah, and I think when you're doing simple, you have to know what to do to make that look pop. Or when you're doing something that's minimalist, and I think that they accomplished that here.
Yeah, and I think what made this as extravagant as it is would have been the fabric choice. The fabric choice here was really crucial. As you said, the simple silhouette. It's all about what the fabric looks like or whatever it is you use to make it. So that looks amazing.
Who, unfortunately,
and you know Tiffany's one to wear her gowns 15 times. So
do you understand? So let's see if we see it.
if she arrives in the Met Gala with this gown.
Cost per wear. I'm going to have Alison Russell in Delco. Now, according to the creative director of Delco, the inspiration for this collection comes from nature and its most elusive and mysterious creatures. Fungi, algae, orchids, rare plants, species he finds in the most often remote places that he likes to travel to. It's one of those instances where you see when the girl have a thesis, and then it feels ugly.
And then it's still ugly.
Then rest in the thesis.
Reon, what was the style rack? What was on the style? What was on the style rack? Because you cannot tell me that this is the best that you can do. This was the best look that you could have come up with. This looks like toilet paper and kite paper, and you cut it up and you just stick at random places. The dress does not even have a proper form. The bust area is everything. Like, what is that?
And you know what's very interesting about this choice of gown by this young lady to me? Now, I'm somebody, I consider myself to be, a relatively confident person. I think I myself. Never, ever, in any instance have I ever looked at a garment that looks bad on the model and said to myself, I can believe it. Because if you see this garment on the runway, it looked a mess then.
Yeah.
It looked a mess coming down the and to me, the way that the look comes down the runway is that designer's chance to show me what you want this garment to look like ideally.
But that is the purpose for the runway shows. The purpose for a runway show is to introduce the public to the collection, and you get to portray how you want the collection to look. That's why you would have like different decor and stuff like that. When Karl Lagerfeld, when he was alive, God rest his soul, when he did that, I can't remember which collection it was, but the whole place was set up like a grocery. You understand? So this set design is very, very, very important because it helps the person looking at the garment, looking at the piece to understand the vision that the designer is trying to give you there or illustrate. So if it looks bad on the runway, it can't look good on you. Unless your name is Rihanna Fenty.
Unless your name is Robin Rihanna Fenty, because that's her name, National Hero of Barbados.
Of Barbados.
Up next we have Olivia Rodrigo and Vivienne Westwood. Now this to me is an example of minimalism done well. Because honestly, it really is just a column dress. And it's a column dress that is technically just a glorified panel dress. What they did do by embellishing that particular scene that comes on the front there was really like outlining a silhouette of a woman, which on this particular young lady I love. And this is an instance where that Vivienne Westwood, corsetry and the lifting of the gears, and she had how much gears to lift, but they are lifted, really came into play. The one thing for me, and I know earlier I said that was a reference, and I think about creativity and passion is that you could make something in China and think you have the first who have made it, and then you find out, well, no, somebody done make that already in Azerbaijan. This silhouette coming on the front of her garment looks like something that a minimalist designer like Tesla did a couple of pieces in one project. The challenge was to take something and use a t-shirt, and she cut the t-shirt, made a tube dress and put the silhouette over on the front. And the message that she tried to send is, my body, my choice. So that when I saw it on this young lady, at first I thought, I said, hey, my girl Tessa reach. And then I realized it was Vivienne Westwood. And I can't help but wonder if this is Tessa's idea that was, I don't want to say stolen. I can't help but wonder if Tessa's dress was the inspiration. That's what I'm saying. That's
okay. It honestly does nothing for me. Like, I don't know. I don't like it. What really? I don't like about it? Yeah, what I don't like about it is just that I don't like it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
Do you know what I find very interesting about this week's episode? What? We are not agreeing. We are not agreeing. I love this.
Really?
I love it. When I saw Olivia, I was just like, yes. Wow. Okay. It's a first time for everything.
I can't quite say what it is, but as Devon says, I don't care for her.
No, somebody who I usually care for. This is I was so disappointed by the outfit she chose for them last night for several reasons. So Susan is wearing vintage Saint Laurent. Now, first of all, I'm excited to know that Susan can wear vintage Saint Laurent because back in those days, it was size 0. So I love that we are able to dig up in the archive and find out that it's Susan. I think that is amazing. Here's my problem and here's my question about the style. Now you and I, Kerby, now usually, as we said to you last week, usually have a theme. Kerby and I are wearing floral today. And so this is Easter is coming, florals for spring, that sort of stuff.
Florals for spring. Groundbreaking.
I feel as though all the choices of vintage Saint Laurent, vintage Jean Paul Gaultier, options that says I had this kind of this is our new dress, it does not pass a figure whatsoever. The flowers coming on the front are atrocious, and the ruffles on the side make her look bigger than she does. There's nothing wrong with being big, but in this particular instance, it doesn't even complement her figure, it just makes her look, for want of a better word, obscene. Secondary to that, Scissor is injured. When the time came for Scissor to get her award, she could not move in the dress in her crutches. And I have suffered passion in my life. I believe in passion over function. However, this was an instance, either wear her bell-bottom pants or a short dress and look like Mariah Carey and embellish your cast.
Yes.
Or embellish whatever orthopedic device you have going there. But to take a ugly vintage Jean Paul Gaultier dress that you can't walk in crutches, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't like this. It's a case of right dress, wrong event. Because if this was a piece that you would have been using for like a photo shoot and stuff like that, where you have like dramatic lighting and the posing and the stuff like that, those things can work. But for this does not work at all. This, I don't like it. And I agree with you, everything just looks wrong. It just looks wrong for this.
The one thing I will say is that at least she felt it. Like you can tell that she felt like she was doing something.
Yes. She sold it with the confidence, but
she sold it because confidence is everything. Alright guys, so up next we have our speed round. Keep it, fix it, dump it. So for those of you who may not have watched last week, keep it, fix it, dump it is where we go through the looks rapidly and we decide if we want to keep it, fix it, or dump it. Keep it means we love it just the way it is. Fix it means we like it, but we would tweak X, Y, Z. Maybe the color, maybe the hair, maybe the makeup. And dump it means dump it. We don't want it. Go back home, check back the style rack, find something else. Up first, we have Megan Thee Stallion and Roberto Cavalli. Dump it.
Yes, I wouldn't actually dump it, I would fix it. I would just give it more volume down below because it looks like she ran out of fabric.
It does look like she okay, fine.
Yeah. I would fix it like just giving some more volume below, more fabric below, and let it just flow. I think that
Let
would
me tell you why I would dump it. I feel as though Megan Thee Stallion is doing what Sofia Vergara used to do, which is wear the same dress in a different color on every red carpet. I'm ready to see something different from Megan.
Oh, you mean based on what she wore last week?
Yeah, it's the same silhouette. It's the same silhouette.
Yeah, I agree.
Up next we have Yola. She's a British artist. I could not find who she's wearing. Dump it.
Yola is definitely a dump it. Like, what is that though? Is it like, what is it?
It's plushy, but make it fashion.
It's a what?
I said it's plushy, but make it fashion. And for those of you who don't know what a plushie is, Google it.
No, no. That doesn't look good at all.
That's the thing, because even if it is you are like a cookie out of the box artist, which I've gathered she is, it can still look good. And this doesn't. Up next we have Doja Cat in Versace. I like it, keep it.
Yeah, Doja, she gave in. And what made it Doja is the hairstyle.
Yes.
Because it's a beautiful gown, but if she would have done something like a little bit more elegant, she would have just blended in with all the other pretty women there. You know? So the hairstyle for me is what made it Doja Cat.
Agreed. Up next we have Donatella Versace in Versace. Keep it. The one thing I might do to quote unquote fix it is probably put it on somebody else. But I love the outfit.
Okay. We can move on to the other one, please. No comment.
Up next, we have Esther Dean. She was one of the co-hosts on E! Last night on Sunday night. I could not find who she was wearing. I like it. Keep it.
I love it. I love it too. And it's a sequence dress, right? Because it's giving leather as well. If you look at it, is it sequence or is it leather?
I think it's sequence.
Yeah, it's sequence. Yeah, but it gives that leather look if you look at it properly.
It is giving that kind of latexy leather look. It is.
Yeah, it gives that latex.
Yes. And
Which
this is
makes
a
it
note
even
for
more-
all the big girls out there. There is a way to be a big girl, to wear shimmery fabric and still look like a hottie.
Yeah, and still give that the contours and the shape that you want to give. You know what I mean?
Correct.
People, you could be a full-figured woman and you don't have to have this very singed in waist, but we still need to see a little something, and then we could come into those nice big hips that you have.
Yeah.
So it's all about proportioning, and if people would look at RuPaul's Drag Race, they would learn a thing or two.
Up next, we have Ryan Hood and Dolce & Gabbana. I like it. I like that he came in an unexpected color suit, and I'm giving him points for that. I'm not sure if I like the shoe, so I'll say fix it.
It looks fashionable, but it's really laid back. Really, I have money, I have my things, I can dress, but I'm not gonna overdo with the tux and the tie and the whatever else. You know, I'm just gonna come nice and cool. I'll fit in, I'll look good, you know? And then from this I go to the after party. There's no need to button down or to lose anything. I like it. I like it. It's cool.
Giving rich uncle.
Rich uncle.
Up next, we have Grace Hamilton, queen of the stage, queen of the dance hall. Kylie Jenner was Tiger Pum Pum. Bye.
I saw the video. Well, of course, all the Jamaicans across the world, and that's one of the things that I love about Jamaica is that they really celebrate their own. So all of them were posting the when she walked onto the red carpet with this big coat, this big ruffled red coat, and then she just emerged from it like a butterfly coming out of the cocoon, and it was really nice. I like it. I like it. What are your thoughts?
I am very happy for Spice. I think even though she's a seasoned artist, this is her first Grammys, and you're supposed to, and this is how you have a moment on your first Grammys, you know?
Yes.
I wish, and this is also Devon's note, we both wish that the fringe was actual fringe as opposed to that very sharp looking staccato kind of fringe that they opted for. I think that's like either like something more fringy or even fluffy would have looked more glamorous.
Okay.
I like it. And I love that the mesh is spice skin color.
Exactly. And I like that she remained on brand, and the hair was not black, it was not blonde, but it was the color of spice.
Up next we have Dreezy and Mugler. I like it. Keep it.
Okay, it's okay. It's not something that I would it's not like a wow, but at least it looks okay to me.
Up next we have Justin Bieber in custom Balenciaga. Here's my thing. I'm dumping it. There's a way to do oversized fashion and not look homeless. This is it.
I don't get it. I just don't. Like what? Like he and his wife, they look bad.
And this is custom Balenciaga, eh? As he asks for this. Up next we have Rita Ora. I don't know who she's wearing, but I like it. Keep it.
Yeah, we can keep this. Yeah, we can keep this. It looks good. I like the lining that gives that illusion that it's just skin under there, I like that.
And then we have Cherry Moon. She was nominated for Best Best Children's Album. Dump It, however, in my mind, I think to myself, maybe if she's a children's artist, maybe, you know, her target audience would love the look. But us, the adults, will love it.
Yeah, I would dump it to this event, but I like it. I like how artistic it is.
Yeah, she looks like a Grammy. Next we have Cozy in Prescient. I like it. Keep it.
I love it. I love it. I even like that little side shot of her just walking and you seeing that split at the back and the white lining. A little peekaboo. Yeah, that was really nice. And the styling is good. I really like the hat, the makeup, everything. So you see she's doing a dark lip here because it's giving a kind of a feel and a kind of a vibe. So it doesn't make her look old, but it gives that kind of sultry look.
And it all comes together.
Yes, very cohesive.
And last, and possibly least, is her in Dundas. Now, her is wearing an outfit that is inspired by Aretha Franklin outfits that Aretha wore years ago. It was a performer's outfit. His outfit has a phoenix coming up the front. Of course, you know, to signify rising from the ashes, like the phoenix, and I'm giving you all this context for you to know I'm not disliking this garment in a bubble. I know it's a message, I know it's a tribute, I know it is a reference. It's ugly.
Right. I like the look. And with the reference I understand and stuff like that, but I don't think it's probably for the after party.
If they were doing like an Aretha, what do you call it? A tribute?
A tribute.
You know, with Jennifer
Yeah,
Hudson,
she came out,
band.
she came out to present something or whatever, and it was a tribute. Yeah, this would have worked, but this is not red carpet. But one of the things that I am realizing and understanding with her is that she loves to wear these shades and the eyewear on the runway because that's her brand, that's her thing. And I actually like this one. I didn't like the one last week, but I actually like this one. Yeah, I like this one.
We should find out the address for her PR and send her a pair of your shades.
Yes, we should actually send her something from TXKYD Selections. That would be great.
Yeah, let's do that. And let's see if she wears it. Oh God, friend.
Call her people and see what can be rearranged.
You understand?
Can be arranged.
Can you imagine? We know I'm wearing a Kerby designer. Yeah.
Next thing you know, when she says she's wearing a Caribbean designer, they have two people having red carpet run down at the real bashing me. What was that designer thinking? Why would you give her that? And this
What's on her style rack?
What's on her style rack? And this is me back here in Trinidad feeling very happy and taking shots and posting it up on Instagram. Her is wearing the thing and people like, that was it?
That was it? Nah. That's what you sent Trinidad for?
That's what you sent her?
That's what nah, man. I'm not wishing that on my friend. Alright, so Kerby, I can already tell that we're gonna disagree today. But that's okay. Who's your best and worst dress? My
best dress, she just flew in from Paris for the event, and that's Paris.
You're gonna give it to Paris?
Yeah.
Who's my best dress, boy? I am torn between Dua Lipa.
Your voice.
Pardon?
I said the level of disappointment.
Yeah. It's like,
You're like, you're gonna give it to Paris.
Well, my best dress nominee is going to be between Dua Lipa and Olivia Rodrigo. And I'm gonna choose Dua Lipa just because I love minimalism, but I also love a harness. Do with that information what you may. So I'm gonna give it to Dua Lipa.
Yes.
Who's your worst dress nominee?
The husband and wife.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
And I'm not calling no man's husband's wife's name on this show.
Keep the man wife name out your mouth.
Yeah, no, but when I saw them standing side by side, I'm like, y'all win. That's the shot. Because when I saw them together standing side by side, I was like, you two, y'all win. Worst dress.
And clearly they were going for a homeless couple vibe. So he's in the borrowed suit and she's in a sheet.
Really?
Yes. At least we agreed on worst dress. Kerby, thank you so much for joining me for yet another red carpet rundown. I think the next one is going to be the Met Gala.
Yes, that would actually be great if we could actually dress with the theme, and I believe the theme is the same as last year.
It's a continuation of last year's theme, so it's America, an anthology of fashion. And let's see. You know, this is
that's
kind of
our
like
interpretation of that.
Let's see what our interpretation. So we have time. We're in mid-April.
Yes.
Let's figure out how we will portray America's anthology of fashion here this year.
And we should have a big entrance where we have our own red carpet. We first have Reon in custom made.
Custom made Reon, you know I'm a source.
Well, of course, I will be wearing custom made KYD.
And that one is also a source. So let me see what.
Produce his stuff too.
Yes, you can have a little competition.
Yes.
I love it. All right, Kerby, the challenge is on. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. But guys, until then, that's the last red carpet rundown for now. But tune in next week Sunday for regular episodes of Reese Teas. Kerby, thank you once again for joining us. Bring me back some Benebos. And I'll show you.
I will.
Until next time, guys, you know what to do. Kerby, are you ready?
Oh, it's what?
It is that time. Right. It is. Right. So until next time, guys, don't forget to click like, subscribe, and the bell notification. And we'll catch you on the next episode. Bye.
See you later, guys.